Howdy darlings, it's Nutmeggles, and today is the 25th, and I'm going to continue with my latest trilogy, which is about television. So yesterday was Game of Thrones. Today I'm going to talk about The West Wing, which is one of my favorite shows of all time. So my shout out today is to Rahm Emanuel. Thank you for inspiring one of my favorite television and one of my favorite characters of all time ever, Joshua Lyman. Kind of wish you had left your legacy there, but c'est la vie. So those younger people who are watching this who don't really know what The West Wing is, it was a show that aired on NBC from 1999 to 2007, and it depicted the fictional presidency of President Josiah Bartlet, who was played by Martin Sheen. On Netflix streaming, I suggest checking it out. However, it's a little dated. The very first episode, the pilot, starts with everyone getting paged because something has happened to the president. Okay, I do briefly want to touch on my shirt since I'm talking about this. Also, it'll tie current fictional events into past fictional events. I'm Team Cap. I do love Chris Evans, but I'm Team Cap because, at least in the comics, I think it was 2005 or 2006, you know, Iraq War and WMDs was going on or had happened. And so it was really about what it means to be a patriot. What does it mean to be American? What does freedom mean? Because originally Captain America was created as a guy basically to punch Hitler in the face to raise morale. And I was happy to hear that he had evolved and had become a symbol of what our best work can be and what we as Americans can be at the best of times. But I wanted to say it since it was on my shirt. So as I already said, my favorite character is Joshua Lyman, but really so many of those characters on that show I love so much. One of my favorite guest stars was Mary Louise Parker, who played Amelia Gardner, who was like the president of some sort of Now surrogate. And my favorite episode is Noelle, probably because Josh is my favorite character. And I watched it again recently because I didn't want to watch real election coverage of our real election. And before you shame me for, you know, choosing ignorance over knowledge, there's just so much negativity and there's so much hate and there's so much ignorance. It bothers me and it literally gives me a cramp in my stomach. I used to listen to NPR on my way into work every day. I can't do that anymore. Although first it was because Syria was so stressful and now it's the election and Syria is still a thing. I believe in affecting change. I believe in making things better. Definitely, I believe in voting. I'm a huge believer in voting. Please vote. Please register to vote if you haven't already. Oh my gosh, please, please, please do. It's so incredibly important. And I think that's one of the reasons I like The West Wing. It is, you know, a little melodramatic at times, but I think it really does a good job and is part of the reason I believe that change is possible. I believe in the good in people, and I believe in the good in this world, and that includes government for me. So that's why I like The West Wing. I would love to hear your opinions and comments if you've even heard of it, if you've watched it, all that stuff. So, also, if you are a fan of it, who's your favorite character and why? I do want to mention my mom's favorite character is Toby Ziegler. Well, anyway, I hope everybody had a good Monday. I hope your week started off awesome. I hope it continues awesome. Don't forget to vote. Love and hugs.